Good morning, beautiful. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tracy. I'm filming this video in my car because I kind of don't know in my schedule when I have another time to film it, because today is Wednesday and I only work one job, but I do have quite a few things I need to do when I get home, and they don't involve picking up the camera. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what happened to me in March, and this is really kind of a financial update, or a financial update on what's kind of been going on. I haven't filmed a budget with me or plan with me because honestly I've been doing them both. I did my budget for May. Today is the 15th of May. I just did my May budget last night at my second job, and I did my plans sitting in my bed. So I just kind of do things when I have time. I put the video up, the last video on my channel is a day in my life, so you can kind of see how it truly does go when I have to work both jobs. So I haven't really had a chance to talk to you guys about my finances, about my debt-free journey, about me still being on Financial Peace University. So you guys know I did deplete my emergency fund when I got the mufflers put on my car. Back last year I knocked the muffler off my car, and then I had to get it repaired. I thought that would allow me to be able to go through inspection, but it didn't. It turns out that Nashville requires your catalytic converter to work. I don't know how that relates to anything that goes on with emissions, don't know, but obviously Nashville does. So anyway, that's going to cost me $2,250 to repair. So I depleted my emergency fund, like I said, repairing the muffler. So I started to build it back up. I started to build my emergency fund back up, and I got to around $600 in my emergency fund. I have a 2011 Honda Accord. It's a great car. I'm prefacing this by telling you that because I got in the car one Saturday morning to go to work, and I had a red battery light on in my car. My car did get me all the way to work. I wasn't worried about the battery light because I knew the battery was under warranty and it was new. So it was less than a year old. So I was like, but something, they must have gave me a faulty battery. So when I get off work, I'll stop by AutoZone, figure out what's going to get them to replace it. Well, I went to AutoZone. A lady checked it. She said the battery was low. We can charge it for you, but if you drive around for 30 minutes, the alternator will charge it for you. Now, during this time that this happened, I was really sick. It was during the 6-week period that I was really, really sick. And this was in the 5-week period where I didn't have a voice. So in my mind, I just wanted to lay down so bad. And I was thinking, that doesn't make sense to me, but I'm going to do what she said. So I should have thought to myself, it took you 30 minutes to get home. This red light's still on. This battery didn't charge. It's still low. Then it's a problem. But no, I just took her word, and I thought, I'm really, really tired. Let me just drive around the loop, and then I will go home and maybe it'll charge itself. So obviously when I drove around the loop, this whole car stopped, y'all. The radio went on. This whole car stopped on a very busy street, and every street in Nashville is busy. Let's just get that out in the open, okay? But it was a very busy street, and traffic was rolling, you guys. That traffic was rolling, and my whole car stopped, and I just thought, Jesus, 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 Jesus. And I just didn't know what to do. So the only person I could think of was my barber, because I was on the street that takes me to the shop. So he was in the middle of something. He couldn't stop right then. I called my friend Courtney. She didn't answer, which was fine. I didn't think to call Keisha and Justin, but honestly, it didn't matter who I called. It was not like a jump off. It was not anything that anybody could help me do. I needed to be told. And that mindset, I didn't even remember that I had roadside assistance through my car insurance. Like, that was not even in my headspace at all. So fortunately, now I can say fortunately, at the time, the police pulled up behind me, and you guys, I was so terrified because I was just sick. I was just not in a good headspace, and I was like, I can't let this window down. I don't need to be no accidents going on today. So I just started praying to God. The cop came up. He was really, really cool. He was more concerned about his hair blowing in the wind than anything else. And he was like, what's going on? I didn't have a voice. I was like, I have to open the door. He was like, yeah, whatever. You know, yeah, open the door. I was like, I don't know what happened. I was like, and I knew instinctively. I said, I think it's my alternator. He said, oh, yeah, that happens. He was like, can someone help you? I was like, I just called everyone I know. I didn't call everyone I know, but I was like, I just called and they can't help me right now. He was like, well, you don't have to be told. And he was like, he didn't ask me if I had roadside assistance. I don't think he did, because I think if he had asked me, I would have remembered. But he was like, I can get you towed. I was like, okay. So he called for me to have a tow. So we're starting a cha-ching factor right now. So he called and had me towed. The city told me. It cost $175 for me to be towed, probably 7 miles. Anyway, oh hell, you don't see my whole car? Damn. Okay. Anyway, so he had me towed, and the tow truck driver was really, really cool. He was like, what happened? This is a great car. What happened? I was like, yeah, it was an alternator. He was like, oh yeah, that happens. And so I was kind of telling him the story. He was like, whenever no, he didn't tell me this. I was telling him the story, and he said, I know somebody that I think can help you. I was like, okay. So he called this guy on the phone named Antonio. Antonio was cool as a fan. Antonio happens to be a traveling mechanic. So Antonio said to me, let me give you a piece of advice. Whenever you have a yellow light go on in your car, you have a little bit of time. Whenever you have a red light go on in your car, you need to pull over. You have no more time. I was like, red means stop. Okay. So I made arrangements for Antonio to come over to replace the alternator for me. So I have to pay him for the travel. Then I have to pay him for the actual doing the work. And then I have to pay for the parts. I don't even remember how much money that was. I don't remember. But I had the money. I had the money because of my emergency fund, because of me following Financial Peace University. Even though I only have one debt left, I still budget every month. I'm still following the plan because I've done all that. I had the money. I didn't have to call anybody in Memphis crying, kicking, screaming, all that kind of stuff. But before Antonio came over to replace it, so this happened on a Saturday, like I said. So the next day was Sunday. I still had to go to work. My job, like I said, I couldn't get Courtney on the phone Saturday. I only called her once, so I just decided just not to worry about it. I took a Lyft to my second job on that Sunday, which was some more money, okay? I took a Lyft, and then Monday is when Antonio came over, got the alternator. The good thing about the alternator is I took the old alternator back to AutoZone and was able to get $60 back because I took the old alternator back. So I took that $60 and spent it 100% on myself. I did not put that back in the emergency fund. I'm just telling the truth. I had been through some things, and I just wanted a little something for myself. I'll be honest with you, one of the things I got for myself was a set of pajamas and some underwear. So I didn't go crazy, okay? And I think I got myself like a sushi roll. I didn't do nothing wild. I got what I needed. But anyway, I did that. So you guys got to remember, I'm still sick during this time. So I had gone to the doctor. I got a prescription. I had got myself like a bunch of orange juice, some vitamins, and some teas and some things. And I was trying to eat right so I could get myself to feeling better, because I could not comprehend why I was sick for so long. I was even talking on the phone to cousin Paula one day, and she was like, why are you sick? Why are you sick? Why are you sick? Like, she was drilling me like, you're not supposed to be sick, because I hadn't been sick in so many years. And so I had gotten down, you guys, to my last $6, and the first prescription that the doctor called in for me was not agreeing with me on any shape, form, fashion. it was making me more sick. So he had to call another, which means I had to pay for another prescription, and I needed to get a few things over the counter. And I just had $6. I had any more money. Like, I had no more money. So all I needed was just enough money to get my prescription and my over-the-counter medicine, because I had everything else I needed. I had gas in my car. My car was working fine. I had food in the refrigerator, and it was Tuesday, and I was going to get paid on Friday, so I really wasn't worried about it. So I texted cousin Paula, because I didn't have a voice. I couldn't talk to her. I texted her and I said, I need you to cash out me $20 till Friday. I didn't ask if she had $20. I didn't care if she had $20. I needed her to make $20 appear out this thin air so I can get this medicine, because I need to start feeling better, okay? So I said, I need you to cash out me $20. And she said, okay. She said the nicest thing that she's probably ever said to me in our entire friendship. And we've been friends for 45 years. She even called me stupid this morning. That day, in that text message, she said, thank you for asking and not suffering. Is that not the sweetest thing you've ever heard? So she cashed out me the $20, and I went straight in the middle of the day at Walmart. Went to Walmart and got what I needed, got my over-the-counter medicine and my other prescription. And the interesting thing is that I hadn't been to the mailbox probably in a week or two. The mailbox was not on my radar at all. So I finally decided on that Tuesday. I took the medicine at work, and I did have to work my night shift, so the medicine, everything that I took started working. So I went to the mailbox after work on that Tuesday night, and in the mailbox was a check from my dad. And it more than was enough to pay Paula back and to put some money in my pocket. So I deposited that check from Dad, and Wednesday afternoon I cashed out Paula her money back, and I just told her thank you guys so much. So the money that my dad gave me, I just kind of put that in my pocket. I didn't put that back onto my emergency fund or anything like that. Just put that in my pocket. So Friday, when I got paid, I was able to take everything from my second job and start putting things back into my emergency fund, because my emergency fund had gotten down to zero, obviously, with everything that I had to pay for. So I've been doing that every week. I set myself a financial goal to put things back into my emergency fund, because technically I'm not saving for an emergency fund. I'm saving to get my catalytic converter done so that I can get my tags for my car. And I'm just taking my time doing it, because I can't rush it. I mean, when money comes to me, like my dad sent me more money for my birthday, I'm putting that in my emergency fund today. I just want to I guess take a minute, because people keep asking me how much longer I'm gonna work the second job. How much longer I'm gonna work the second job. Yo, I'm not financially stable yet. I don't have all the foolishness and all the debt I used to have, but girl, we still got things to do. But I will tell you something that is very different, that I really didn't expect from Financial Peace University or from being on this debt-free journey, is that my mindset is changing so much, you guys. And not just into relation with money, just my mindset is changing about so many different things. I was doing my Bible reading this morning, and it really hit home to me. Just the different, I was able to receive that in such a different way. I'm getting stronger, and I'm just getting stronger every single day, and it keeps me on this financial journey. It keeps me focused. It keeps me really wanting to do right, not just because it keeps me wanting to, it makes me want to be better. I stay on this journey because I know that this journey is making me better financially, but it's making me a better person. And that is, I think, one of my favorite things about being on this debt-free journey. So if you guys were wondering what was up with my budget, if I'm still on track, if I'm still doing Financial Peace University, yes, I am still budgeting. I'm still going forward whenever I have a setback, I don't dwell in it. I acknowledge it. I figure out what I did wrong or what I did right, and I just freaking keep going. Like, I just keep moving forward, no matter what obstacles come in front of me, no matter what goes on, you guys. I just absolutely positively keep moving forward. So that is all I wanted to talk to you guys today. This is just a weird little video, but I wanted to put it out there. I've been wanting to tell you guys this story for a while. I just wanted you guys to kind of know what was going on, what was up, and I still focused. I'm still focused. I'm still grinding. I'm still gonna keep working this second job. I do have an end date in mind, but I'm still going forward. So the video you saw last week, I will be having a lot more of them there days. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, beautiful.